Hello, hello friends. Welcome to Crafting with Mary. If you are new here, welcome back. If you've been with me before, I appreciate you joining me. Today I am going to unbox Ruby and Bird Rider by Richard Lorenz. These were both, one of them was a Black Friday, one of them was a Cyber Monday release. So these are new releases of his. Let's see, Ruby is a 55.8 by 73.7 centimeter or 22 by 29 inch, and this is a square kit. And Bird Rider is 73.7 by 55.6 centimeter or 29 by 22. So they're basically the same size, only one is landscape and one is portrait. And this is a round kit. So we are going to unbox these and check them out today. All right, I got that plastic off so we didn't have to hear all that. We are going to start with Bird Rider. Let's take a look. I love how they do their boxes now. They have that nice wraparound of the image. And there is Bird Rider. So cute, so cute. And you can see there where it's the round. And over here we have 59 colors, 2 AB Aurora Borealis, and 3 fairy dust diamonds. Total diamonds is 54,136. And then we have the skew. And I will go over what the AB and fairy dust diamonds are when we get into this. And on the end of the box, sorry about that. The end of the box, they do have the image and the information. So if you store them on end or on a shelf, there it is. You can easily see what is in the box. And let's pull this out. And inside we have our toolkit. And our sticker sheet is in here and a little thank you. And then we have our kit. And we have our trading card, our treasure quest card in there. These do not necessarily come with every kit. It is an additional reward system that they have added in addition to points. So it's not guaranteed in every kit, but most kits now do come with them. But again, it's not guaranteed. It's sort of like the Cracker Jack box, type thing. You get something in the bottom, but it is not guaranteed. So, but there is the image, very cute, and then it has the scratch off on the back for that reward system, and I will post a link in the description box that takes you to how these work. And they did start putting on their bronze. People were having a hard time telling what they were, and me included. So all that information I will have down in the description box for you to check out. But that is the Treasure Quest card. And then we have our toolkit. I am going to go through this a little quickly. But it does come with Diamond Art Club's twist and pick pen. And you just pull the end off. And they have started putting the brass tip on there that was all plastic. And I know a lot of people are having trouble with them breaking or it being too big. I actually do prefer this kind of tip as well. But you fill it with putty or wax if you prefer wax. This does come out and you twist it and the wax comes out the end instead of having to push into wax or putty. Baggies, if you want to kit up with these, you definitely will need more, or if you want to save some drills, you would, there's, I don't know how many baggies in here, maybe 15 or 20 at the most, if that, but these are handy for whatever you may want to use them for. And then we have our drill tray. And it does have, I don't know if you can see it on there. There, it's going to pick it up, the Diamond Art Club logo on there. And it has the nice, I'm at a loss for words, nice lid. Wow, couldn't think of that one, guys. And a stopper. And then inside here, they still send wax. Oh, that one got kind of messed up. Has an additional piece of wax on there. But the wax, if you prefer wax, an additional slab of putty. And then they also send the, sorry, I forgot to show that, the multi-placers, so you get 2 multi-placers there. And it looks like because they're sending that brass tip, they're no longer sending an additional brass tip. So I am going to stick this back in here. Put the lid back on, that I couldn't think of the word earlier. Set that aside. And we're going to take a look at, so you have your thank you for your purchase. These nice little flaps. Open this up, and up here we have tips and tricks. Down here we have kit contents. Over here you have your 20% off your first app purchase if you have not used that before. We have the Diamond Art Club socials. And then over here we have the QR code for their Facebook group, and definitely a good place to join if you want any extra information. There's always lots of information there. And then step-by-step instructions if you have not diamond painted before. Set that off to the side. And then here is, so we have Diamond Art Club. This is all sticker. If you want to use any of these stickers, these are all cut out. And so you have your kit name information and artist, and then on the back you have the artwork, and then it has all the other information. And then you can use this, your start date, your end date if you would like. And then you open this up and we have all of our beautiful colors. And these are the stickers that go on your containers or your baggies, however you choose to kit up, and they are individually cut. Of course, that one's like stuck there, but they are individually pre-cut labels. So we have 59 colors in this kit, and we have the 2 AB and the 3 fairy dust are showing here. So let's get to, stick that in there, opening this kit up. All right. Oh, look. Oh, it's so cute. All right, I'm going to roll this one backwards so it lays flat for us. And you can do this, it's a poured glue canvas, so you can do this and it will not hurt the image. It will just help it lay flat. And while we're back here, I'm going to show you the beautiful soft back canvas, the scalloped edges, and it does have the lines there to help prevent fraying. So we're going to flip this over, and this will lay flat on its own as well if you lay it out, but for time saving purposes we are going to make it lay flat. It's cute. Let's see, does it fit in the frame? Mostly. Now it does have the pink lines, so this does have the perforated cover and the new pink lines that are added. Let's check and see. This one did not bleed through, so we are all good there. But that doesn't mean, I know there was, for a while there was kits, it didn't matter. Some of them did and some of them didn't. So just because one did not bleed through, another one doesn't mean it did not. So this particular one, I do not have the bleed through of the lines. But as you can see, let me bring that up a little bit so you can see a couple different things. The perforation, they're just marking the perforation because a lot of people were having trouble finding out where that line ended. So now it's marked with these red lines. And then I also am going to show how clear that drill field is on these. These are really wonderful canvases to work on. Just everything is just top notch. And I'm going to double check the sticky. We have good sticky. All right, Bird Rider. That is such a cute hummingbird and the little ladybug riding. His artwork just makes me, Richard Lorenz artwork just makes me smile. And I always love the big yellow flowers. And then there's always some bubbles in there. This one has a lot of detail going on in the background, I notice. More so than some of the other ones. There's a lot going on. This is going to be a really fun one to work on. The Richard Lorenz event is coming up. It's January and February. If you are interested in that, I will link the Facebook group down in the description box if you want to join that. It's a very laid back event. There are prizes and different things to win. It's very laid back. There's no YouTubes to watch, nothing like that. Again, very laid back. If you have any questions, you can just in the comment box, you can ask me and I can help you out with that. But it's a very nice event. It is a 2-month event. So you have time to finish stuff up. But yeah, so Bird Rider, just adorable. And let's take a look at, there's the color palette. There's a lot of neutrals in there, but yet there's a lot of color in the painting itself. So this one's going to go quick with it being around as well. All right, so let's see if I can find these special drills. I'm going to pause this for a second so I can open this up and you don't have all the crinkling. All right, so we have the drills out. I'm not going to go through and open them all up. I'm just going to try and find the specials in here. But right here is a fairy dust, and that's noted by the Z in front. Let me flip this. Some of them are hard to see, the fairy dust. It's just a very fine mica powder on there. It does not come off. It's in the drill itself. If you can see that, it's just a little shimmery coat on there. It's very pretty. But let's take a look while we have this one out. Let's see where this one goes. This is the little, I've heard it referred to as the baby bump. I never knew what to call it until I heard that. I was like, oh, it does look like that. So let's see where that symbol is really quick here. Oh, it looks like it's going to be the outline of a lot of these bubble areas. There's a little bit inside there as well. All of these areas here, these light areas you're seeing here, these little whippy woos. A little bit up in here and here and here in his eye, up in here. The outline of this and this bubble inside the bubble, or the shadow, I'm not sure what you want to call it, but again, the same here as well. It looks like that's the majority of that one. So let me set this aside and see what else we can find in here without ripping all of this apart. All right, so 2 more fairy dust and 2 ABs. Here is an AB. This is a nice bright red. Let me pull that up there. That has that nice shiny coating. It's Aurora Borealis. They resemble like the Aurora Borealis, the lights. They kind of reflect a bunch of different lights as you look at them. And that one is going to be, I guess that would be like a helmet, like a, I can't even think of it, like a Viking helmet. So that is in this area here, a lot on this ladybug, through here, all through here and here, this red, all these whippy woos that are red here, a patch of it here. Let's see, there's little bits through here, 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 all of this here, a little bit up in here. kind of on the bird a little bit there and there. That's all I am seeing off the top of my head, so that's going to make him sparkle quite a bit. Let's see, what else can we find here quick? What other color? So we're looking for a yellow AB right here, yellowy orange. If you can see that one. And that is the lowercase e symbol. So that's in here, in this flower. Let's see, up in his body here as well. A little bit up in here, little bits through here. His eye, a little bit right there, a little here. So there's not a ton of that one, but it's going to make those things pop a little bit. Oh, there's a little one right there. So, all right, 2 more fairy dust. So we have an orange and a white. Here is the white fairy dust. You know, it's hard to see that shimmer in there, but I promise it really does. It's really a pretty color. And that one is the dot. So that you'll see, gosh, it's in here. And then there's just little dots all throughout, like all those white spaces that you see all over. Not so much down in here, but everywhere else up in here, over in here. All those white dots are going to be that. And then there's some in here in the flower, and here, and in here. His eye, and his eye here, and a little bit on his back. The centers, let's see. These here and here. Some of these, there's 4 dots, so they make a square. I might use either some half pearls or quad cubes or things like that in some of those. And then for the eye as well, like I might use it there. For anybody that's into enhancing, I see that off the bat. And then here there's some 4-2, and I'm not sure which color that is. Let me see, 453. So if they have a quad cube or a pearl, half pearl or something that might match there, I might include that there as well. So all right, let's find our last fairy dust. Let's see, it's going to be an orange. Oh, there it is. So we have this orange, and there's quite a bit. You can see that shimmery on there. It's so pretty. And that is the lowercase n. So it's a lot in this flower center here, in here, in this flower center as well. In his eye, there's a patch of it here. Nice patch of it here and up here, all in here, all that bright orange that you see. A lot of it in here and in here. A little bit on his body here. So yeah, that's quite a bit in that one. So yeah, I will probably add enhancements as well. Like I said, I'm definitely going to do some of the pearls or quad cubes or something like that in a lot of those areas. I always think that looks kind of neat. Of course, I will bling out the flowers some more up here as well. I'm going to do something more in the bird body also. I don't know what yet, but it's going to be blinged out. I might do, this looks like it's 310. Yes, it is. I might do a fairy dust 310 for some of those, make that look kind of cool. I might do that for some of this as well. When I pull this one out to do it, I am gonna have fun because this is gonna be a cool one to do. And then in the background, I like to, like, there's some fairy dust they have in different spots, but I also like to pick a color and do maybe an AB. And one of the very first ones that I did, I think it was Purnell, there was a change out in that way, and it just had a really cool, it didn't bring a ton of attention to the background necessarily, but it just kind of added some dimension to it, and I really liked that. So Bird Rider by Richard Lorenz. And let's get to the next one of his. All right, and now we have Ruby. Pull her out. We have our toolkit and our thank you. Oh, and we got a card in this one as well. Oh, and it's a silver. Don't get a lot of those, so that is, I'm not going to go over all this stuff in detail as much, but that is what that looks like. I'm going to skip going over the toolkit. It is the same as the first one. This is all the same, but I will pull out this so we can take a look. Again, you have the image on the back. And there are, holy moly, there's 96 colors in this one. I forgot to go over that. 96 colors, there you go. And this one has 2 AB and 2 fairy dust, which is interesting with it having 96 colors that there's so few specials. But there it is. And again, I'm going to set this to the side. Let's take her out. All right. Upside down. I am going to roll her backwards real quick. Every once in a while they come out and lay pretty flat, but sometimes they do not. There we go. Look at her. She's cute. Again, flowers. I don't see the big yellow flower that is in so many of them. There's flowers, but I don't see the big yellow one that's usually in here. There's really pretty orange ones. There's some hummingbirds in here. You can see that. Let's pan over her real quick. I put a cloth down to try and help alleviate with the lights blaring so much or glaring, and it's made it a little hard for me to move. So there we go. Ruby, 55.8 by 73.7 centimeters or 22 by 29 inches. She is cute. And since I already went over the detail, you know what? I didn't in the last one, but we have our Do What Makes You Sparkle. If I can get that in there. Pull it up. Do What Makes You Sparkle Diamond Art Club at the top. We have our legends on either side of the canvas. And then I forgot to do all this in the first one, so you're getting it now. So then we have the information here, the kit name, the SKU number, the size, and this just shows that it is legally licensed. The artist is compensated, and we have the little thumbnail. Then you have the Diamond Art Club socials, and you have a discount, you're 10% off, and then you have your warranty information down here. Again, we have these red lines. Let's give it a quick check. Nope, we are good. They did not go through to the canvas, so that is great. Oh my goodness. I see why there's 96 colors. She's got a lot of color going on. There's going to be a lot of, it looks like quite a bit amount of color blocking all around the outside, which his tend to be that way. There's a good amount of color blocking on the outside, but then I see a lot of what I consider color blocking confetti. So I've done some kits, I've done 3 now, that had a ton of confetti, and I thought I was going to lose my mind because I like confetti, but these were like, I like using a multi-placer, and I had to use a single placer for most of it, and I thought I was going to go out of my mind. So when I can use my multi-placer, and which you can still use your multi-placer and single place, however, what I consider confetti or color blocking confetti is when you can still use your multi-placer quite a bit. Like there's quite a bit of little chunks, and I'll bring it up here just so you can kind of see maybe what I'm talking about. Like in here, like you're still going to be able to use, even though there's like, if you did this section, you're getting quite a few colors in there, but you're still going to be able to use a multi-placer. So it's not one here and there, which you might still have one here and there, but it's not as bad as some that I've done. So let's take a look at her colors real quick. There's a lot of bright ones in there. Love those bright yellows and oranges, and there's reds. So pretty. All right, well, I'm going to take these out of their container, and I will be right back so you don't hear all the crinkling. All right, here we are. I am not going to go through each individual color, but I am going to try and pull out the specials so that you can see them. And right here, I see the first AB. And I'm going to put that up there so you can see that special coating on there. All right, and that is the U-turn symbol, which is that beautiful orange. So where do I see that? A little bit up in here, a little bit in here. A little bits in the flowers here. Nice chunk of it there, and over in there. In the umbrella up here, and over here where you see the orange. You pull her down a little, and this guy's beak here, a little over here. A little bit up in this bird's head feathers there. So that is that one. And let's see what else do we have. So we have a white AB. And that one is right here. Beautiful, beautiful white. I know it's kind of hard to see those colors picking up in there, but I promise you they're beautiful. And that is the white dot. So, down in here a little bit, and through here a little bit, up in here, there's a nice chunk of it there. The white you see in that there. Little bits here and there. That might be a good place for some quad cubes. There's a few up in the top. I'll pull it down here in a minute so you can see. A little bit here, a little bit up in the umbrella through here, the white that you see. And then here, like these flowers here have a lot of that white AB. And then again, little, those might be some good spots for either quad cubes or pearls or something like that. But that looks like it of that one. So then we have a mustard yellow and a light medium blue fairy dust. So let's find those. I wonder if there's not a lot. That's why they're not popping out on me. Let's see here. Oh, here we have one. Here is the blue. It's that nice pretty blue. And then here is the yellow. So I'm going to show you both of those colors. That nice pretty yellow, and we're going to find them here. Set that down. So the yellow, we have all through here, lining all these yellow in her body and over here. and up through here as well, little bits in her eye here and here, over here in this bubble, up here in this little bird, in the umbrella here and here. We have quite a bit in this umbrella. There's big chunks in this umbrella, and this body of this bird has a lot of it. The center of this flower and this flower. So that looks like it on that one. And then we have that blue, and that is the heart symbol. So we have that up in here. These lighter blue here. In his body here. On this little bird's head. Let's see. A little bit in this bubble down here. And that's all I'm seeing of that one. So there we have Ruby. You saw Bird Rider already. Both of these are so adorable. Again, if you're into Richard Lorenz birds and want to be a part of that event, again, it is a very easy event, very laid back. It's just, everybody's just doing his birds and, you know, showing them. You don't have to show them if you don't want to. It's not, I don't believe it's a requirement. Don't hold me to that, but I don't think it's a requirement to have to show them. But of course, everybody likes to see them, and everybody works at different pace, so don't feel like, oh, I'm too slow or anything like that. It's not a big deal. So again, Ruby and Bird Rider, and I appreciate you joining me today and watching this video. Let me know if you're a bird fan and if you have any of these or what birds you do have. And again, I appreciate you joining me, and thank you, and I will see you in the next one.